All right, hello. We are in beautiful Stockholm, Sweden. I got my friend Scott here, and we're gonna do a little adventure with my Apple Watch. We're gonna go try Apple Pay. Obviously, we know that works, but I want to find out, can we use American Express in a lot of the locations we go to? Second, I want to see grocery stores, shopping, buy some stuff, coffee shop, and third, do something sightseeing based, see something new, and just show you what it's like. So we're gonna go to the Skansen first, and we're gonna use Apple Watch directions to find out how to use transit, and then buy a ticket using Apple Pay. I really hope. Siri, navigate to Skansen via transit directions. 10 minutes. But I always like to double check on my phone, make sure. Where are we going? This is not the right place. Biggest thing I've learned is getting directions on the watch with Siri. Just, you know, it doesn't work the best. So I search it on my phone, press go, and it just automatically syncs to my watch, which I love that. So that way I don't have to look at my phone. I can just reference my watch as we're walking, view the map, see the train. Makes it that much easier. Scott doesn't have an Apple Watch, so we've already missed our stop. But we're right here, Centralbadet, Stockholm City. Okay, what's going on? You got confused? Because you're using Google Maps, that's why.
Oh, Apple Maps is finally better?
Yeah. Lesson learned, don't listen to Scott. It says City Tram right there.
You're making me look like a dumbass.
City Tram. It's okay, I'll manage directions. We're already lost. But when you're taking the bus, the subway, the train, the trams, whatever public transport, you need to go in the right direction. So it's not only finding the right one, which we are using the 7 here. You need to make sure we're going in the right direction to Skansen. Are we?
To Centralbadet.
Oh, that's the stop.
Yeah, that's the name of the stop.
Oh, we figured it out, guys.
Yes.
We're at Central Station.
So the T, you're like trying to say it's tram, but I don't think it's
Central.
I think it's just
The name of the station.
name of the station is
So we are here, we're going to Skansen, so that means this side is the right side, and that's us, the 7. Go, go, go. We don't know what we're doing. It's his fault. Take him away. Take him away. Notice is when I'm in public transit, there's a little icon that shows the train. I wish it showed how many stops we have left and like kept me updated in the little bill thing, but it doesn't.
Yeah, tickets. Would you like to?
We need to.
Yeah, can we tap to pay?
You can tap your credit card here.
Oh.
And now you have a ticket there for 75 minutes. You can hop on and hop off.
Okay.
And then you too?
Sure.
You need separate cards.
75.
Sorry.
Yes. Okay.
You just need to keep an eye on the watch.
Oh.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good job on Apple Pay, but you didn't pay with your watch, so minus points there. But she says we get 75 minutes, so maybe we set a timer. Set a timer for 74 minutes. And we can ride the subways, the trams for 75 minutes, but I don't know how they recheck. Like, am I supposed to show her my wallet out? It says like a charge.
Verification. So
How does it work?
as long as you use the same credit card, so you're gonna have to use your Apple Watch again with the same card, then it's not gonna charge you twice.
It already knows that
It already knows, so that's how they keep track of it, is the credit card number.
Interesting. We don't have to show them our phone or anything?
Nope.
And how much does it cost?
She said 42 kroner, which is roughly $4.
New York's $3. That's the tram experience. I'm curious what the train experience will be like. Not the express train, because I did take that and that was easy. We did it. Bye-bye, tram. Achievement 1 unlocked. And there it is. Oh, Scott, we're going to Disneyland. I remember the last time I was here was probably 8 years ago, and I went there and it was all families with kids and strollers. And I remember everywhere they took a credit card. It was just tap to pay, tap to pay. So I needed to use the restroom, but everywhere in Europe you have to pay for the restroom. Luckily in Sweden, it's a cashless society and they take card to use the restroom. And I'm pretty sure I had an Apple Watch or I was using my iPhone. And now we're back 8 years later. We're vlogging the experience. Hello.
Hello.
2 tickets?
2 adults?
Yes. Well, he's a child, but he acts like one.
Yes. That'll be 530 crowns.
There we go. We have officially entered Skansen. Let's go explore. Alright, confirmed American Express is taken. I think Sweden is probably one of the most American Express friendly countries that I've been to. Hey Scott, when you're trying to get rid of something, what are you? You're over it. It's waste. What are you doing, Scott?
I'm trying to Apple Pay with my...
You don't even know how to use it.
I don't.
You double tap.
Let's just see if it works. was always scared if my watch got stolen that somebody.
That people would use your Apple Pay?
Yeah. Apple Pay requires a passcode on the watch.
You don't have a passcode on your watch and you're scared that it was gonna get stolen?
Because then you have to enter it all the time.
Only when you put it on the first time.
Yeah, but I put it on every day.
But then if someone steals your watch, how are you gonna make sure to find it if you don't have a passcode?
I'll just get a new one.
So it looks like Scott's not adding Apple Pay to his watch.
Not gonna do it.
All right, I'll see you later.
Bye.
Okay, so this is a very interesting phenomenon that doesn't happen in the US, but people will just leave their strollers outside, sometimes with the baby in the stroller. I think it's a Scandinavian thing. And then everyone's just cool with it. We got a Swedish gas station, classic. Swedish telephone, classic. And a Swedish blonde, classic. Open, no babies.
Why do they say no babies?
And no flash photography.
So you gotta leave your baby smoking a cigarette with,
Outside.
with the ice cream.
As you can see here, this is a millennial in the wild, really embracing the views. So luckily right now I'm stuck with friends, so I don't need to communicate much, but Apple Watch does get WhatsApp notifications. I just double tap. It's gonna open up the reply button. Thanks, bro, you're the best. I love you. I hope you're having the best time in Lebanon. And then I double tap again. Boom, and just like that I replied to my WhatsApp. So that was super easy to do. But I can't read the message thread or go through it, which I would love to have. I think there's like third-party apps, but it's not worth it for me. And they're kind of slow sometimes, they don't work great, but I can reply to WhatsApp messages, I can reply to iMessages, and I can read iMessage threads. Swedish bed. And was this temperature cooled as well?
They would actually have a bed warmer, which looks a bit like
Primitive 8 sleeps.
How do they track their sleep? Hey Scott, guess what?
Bad.
You've been a bad boy.
Sorry, I ruined your punchline.
Millennials at their finest. Hey Scott, you hungry? Can't feed you, it says. So fun fact of the day, when you're traveling, which I do a lot, if you turn off the SIM for your main number, that phone number gets disconnected and people can't iMessage you. They can text you, which you'll receive when you get back, but you won't get iMessage for that number, which is really annoying. So what I do is I leave the SIM on, but I switch the data and the voice to my travel eSIM, which is usually data only. But the issue is there's this weird thing on the watch where for certain people, it just automatically switches to SMS. You can see right there, I sent an iMessage last time, but now it says SMS. So I accidentally replied to him with my voice, and now it sent the SMS even though I tried to stop it. So probably gonna get charged $10 by Verizon for doing that. I just wish there was an easy way where I could keep my number in iMessage, but deactivate the line. Another way I've done is I'll add that SIM to an iPhone, leave it in the US on the charger, and then that way I won't get charged. I'll still get text messages, phone calls, and they can get forwarded to my travel iPhone. But then that means moving my main SIM to a secondary phone, and then, you know, adding a SIM, it just becomes this hassle, and you don't want to deal with it. And then sometimes I use Google Fi to travel around the world, which will links below. But then I'll use other apps to get data eSIMs, and it just becomes this whole mess. There's no good solution. So Scott just realized that he was actually not receiving any iMessages. How does that make you feel?
Makes sense because my tenant said they messaged me and I didn't get it. So that explains why.
Oh, and you sent him a new iMessage and it came from your email
sent
now.
them a new message and now they're able to contact me.
See, I have one email that I try to use as often as possible for group chats and iMessage, but it's still hard because then people are like, I can't call you. It becomes this whole ordeal and people think you're weird if you just meet them and you iMessage them with an email. Why can't we just have like a username? It's the same issue with FaceTime. Why can't it just be easy, guys? Back to exploring Skansen. Wow, this view is way better. Why did I stand over there? All right, I found Hugh Jackman. He looks a little different, but there he is. As we see a bad boy. Alright, as I'm editing this video, I just want to say I love Scott. Scott's my best friend. I know I'm teasing him. It's all out of love and appreciation. So don't take it in any wrong way. I love Scott. He's amazing. And I did tease him a lot, so I'm sorry for that. Alright, so that cow is 1, and that calf is 2 weeks old. So when I used to do my original travel vlogs, I traveled with my buddy Ramon, which I also went to school with. And every time in the background in those vlogs, he was texting. this girl. One's probably gonna be texting the whole time, so he won't see any of it, but don't worry, all of you will. And now I'm traveling with my friend Scott, who's now also
texting this boy. Yeah.
No American Express?
No.
Let's try Visa. Will it work? All right. All right, what do we got here, Scotty? All right, we lost him again. We lost him again, guys. All right, so I never drink beer, but today we're gonna indulge and ruin our Whoop recovery scores.
If you're Swedish, please tell us if we're drinking a good beer or the Swedish equivalent of a Budweiser.
Yeah, the girl just said it was good. We have no idea. All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Eye contact or bad sex for 7 years. We know what's gonna happen.
How do you say cheers in Swedish? Skål. You think they say that because they used to drink out of skulls?
Maybe.
Like the Vikings?
So in New York, we have pigeons that crawl around the floor, but here in Sweden, instead of pigeons, they have chickens and roosters. Navigate to the Vasa? No, I don't want a Chinese visa. Navigate to the Vasa Museum via walking directions. All right, we're over it. The Vasa Museum. Can we get 2 tickets, please? One adult and one for my child.
We grow very quickly in the US. Tiny bit. Land of my ancestors.
Thank you. Have a good day. All right, we've entered the Vasa Museum, Vasa Museum, and we had a nice political conversation with our check-in person because Scott just wanted to bring up, who you prefer, Kamala or Trump?
I'm not saying that on YouTube.
Oh! We can see Scott's really enjoying the view right now, as usual. He just stops when I stop, and then he walks when I walk. Oh, let's see. Look at that. When people aren't paying attention, they just kind of follow the surroundings. Look at him.
What?
What?
The ship went a few hundred meters out to sea, and then it just sunk, capsized.
Really?
So apparently the problem was they made it too vertical. So it essentially just became too top heavy with the water and...
Was this ship built by Boeing then?
It's pretty cool they were able to pull it up, and apparently 90-something%, like 95, 96% of it is actually original.
Wow.
So they had to restore some things, but the majority of it's original.
Yo ho, a pirate ship for me. I think I'm funny. This is the moment that I get charged $10 by Verizon for sending that text message.
For a plan that you're not even using at home?
So Scott argues that European cities are better. Is that true or false? Says my 60% US audience and 20% UK, which is no longer part of the Europe. Ooh. The Europe. Per usual, we're late. Trying to catch this run club that starts in 3 minutes. All right, our very first Stockholm Run Club, sponsored by Adidas. Let's see how this goes. Did it. All right, Americans in Europe, what's up with these bottle caps, guys? Why do they not come off? Scott, what'd you think?
I loved it. It's my favorite run club ever. Don't tell
I think
Austin run clubs.
Going to a run club is the best way to meet people without drinking alcohol. You're running, just don't run too fast, run at easy pace, meet people, have quick conversations. It might be too fast, but it's a good way to just break
I don't know kilometers, so that's my defense.
He ran in the 4-minute pace group, which was way too fast. All right, 8 years ago, I stayed at this hostel right here. I came to Stockholm for like 2 days by myself, and that's when I first started making YouTube videos. Isn't that crazy? I was filming on an iPhone, editing on an iPhone, and publishing. And now look at us.
You actually submitted that one to YouTube?
It is 11 a.m. I made it to Sweden. My flight got delayed 2 hours. Got these freaking caps that won't come off. This is my #1 pain point. It's good for the environment. That's why they do it. Is that why they do it? But we're headed to Centralbadet, which is like the sauna, cold plunge place here. Supposedly it's like a famous one, and I want to try it out. We're gonna find out if we take American Express, because so far, every single place has taken Apple Pay and American Express, which I love, except for one place that I had to use Visa. But that's it. It's a beautiful, nice day outside, and we're going to the sauna.
Saunas?
Oh, I don't want infrared sauna. This is gorgeous. Yellow sandals, robes. And what do we need to know as dumb Americans?
So you go through the changing room.
Okay. We made it, guys. We have massive wooden lockers. 82. We just gotta find our number. Robe check. 95 kilograms to pounds. Log my weight. We have entered the Swedish gym. You got all the equipment. You got a bench press of 2.5 kilos. You got dumbbells. Wow. Little dumbbells?
Where do you go to deadlift?
I don't know, that's a good question. Lots of benches. Wow. There's cedar sauna and literally crystals. Welcome to the steam room. Power's on. Relax and recover. Alright, this is the Hum sauna. You're supposed to sing and as a fan. I'm not sure what that is all about, but interesting. We got chairs, we got a Scott, and we've got a little poster right there describing the history of the singing dudes. We got these little cabanas. This is sick. Robes. On a romantic spa getaway with Faye. Now we're just going up, up, up. Rooftop gym and rooftop lounge. And we've made it. No way. This is amazing. Outdoor gym. Wow. Outdoor yoga. We got all the racks. Outdoor shower, benches, outdoor gym all year round. And they even have things here to protect your face from the sun. Whoa, this is crazy. They have a salt bike that faces the city. No way. You're gonna run naked? Yeah. And then you come out here and you can wave. All right, so we want to exit. You want to go to the bad area. You bad boy. Alright, we did it, and I lost 1 kilogram of body weight from all that. Scott, what did you think?
Loved it.
It was actually really nice. It was small, but it was very nice and quaint and peaceful and calm. We went in the middle of the day, in the middle of the week. So we didn't book a time, we just showed up. And they have a barber, they have a rooftop, they have a lot of cool areas.
Beautiful swimming pool.
Yeah. Should have gotten food here too. No, well. What we need to find out is, can I just use my Apple Watch? I'm 90% sure. So we're gonna find that out. I looked on the website. It says that you can do it. I just don't know exactly how. I think, right? You just tap it. I don't know. We just tap right here. Oh, it worked. It worked. Apple Watch. There we go. We did it. And obviously green is go, red is stop. I don't know why there's different colors. Classical. But yeah, it looks like they take American Express in the subway, tap your watch and go. I don't know how much it was though. Do you?
Right,
Four?
I think it's always
$40. 40 crowns. See, we can see where we need to go. Our station is T Centralen. This is the right side. They've got updates right there. 15 minutes.
Where do we need to go?
That's a long time. We got the map, but I don't use the maps. My favorite way is Google Maps or City Mapper. There's plenty of space. Artwork, it feels like we're literally underground. It feels like we're in a Disneyland. Look at the, I don't know, it just looks cool. That looks so cool. And then you just gotta look for your way out. Wow, this is beautiful. All the subways have like an earthy feel to it. This is so cool. It's like rocky. This is a vertical elevator? Or
Funicular.
funicular? Really?
That's what you call them when they're at it.
This is a funicular. I've never ridden a funicular before. All right, this is the exit. So I think we just walk through now, right? Just like that, we're out. All right, I think this is the most popular grocery store. So let's go inside and see if we can use Apple Pay and like what it looks like, what we can buy. This one's interesting, it was underground, but let's see. Okay, this is it. We got these things, subway-like. Let's see what this is like. It's like a grocery store, but it's got a unique opening to it. Got your classic groceries, vegetables, our aisles, and the lovely cereal. This one has like a bottom floor. Let's see. Got the deli. Ooh, all the meat. Fridges. I don't know why, but it feels like a IKEA with the font. I think the mission should be to find some Swedish fish. Candy. So really the only energy drink I find in Europe is Monsters, Red Bull, and sometimes Celsius now. Achievement unlocked, we found some Prime. Maybe we'll get one of these. No way, we have Swedish Ben & Jerry's. The classic cookie dough. Oh no. And this seems to be the main chips brand. I had some of these. Pretty good. Swedish fish. Achievement unlocked, I found all the Swedish fish. All right, we're gonna try the self-checkout experience. It worked. Purchase approved. We did it. So we gotta scan the receipt to get out. All right, ready? Boom. I guess it's kind of like a subway station in a way. You scan in, scan out. You need to scan your receipt to get out. And then I didn't think the machine took Apple Pay, but it did, and American Express. But grocery store achievement unlocked. I don't know if Prime just breaks the rules, but the cap comes off. Is that what dreams are made of? Caps that come off and I can just drink without having to worry about it hitting my face? Right now I'm just wandering. I don't know how I ended up here, but this is gorgeous. You get a massive view of the city. There's an elevator that takes you down, and then you can just see all the construction. It's crazy. As I wait for Scott because he's sleeping in, and it's literally 2 p.m., 7 a.m. in New York, but 4 a.m. in California. Right, Scott has finally awoken.
I hibernated.
And we're gonna go eat some Swedish meatballs finally because he's been upset that all we've been eating are hamburgers. So we've come to a traditional-ish Swedish restaurant. This is Pelikan. All right, so this is a highly recommended restaurant. They have, obviously, meatballs, which you wanted, as well as some veal. And I think they had reindeer, but I'm not 100% sure. Scott's not down. So we got Swedish herring. There's 4 different kinds. Garlic one, something, something. We got 2 Swedish potatoes. And 2 hungry Americans. We got our first Swedish herring right here. I think we just put it in our mouth, right? Mmm. Finally, Swedish meatballs unlocked. It's good. It's like IKEA meatballs. And then here we got venison. Yeah, I'm a dark meat type of guy. Mmm. All right, confirmed. We paid with American Express and Apple Pay on my watch. I would say that's pretty good, right?
Is this for YouTube?
Maybe.
I love YouTube!
You guys Swedish?
Yes,
All right, we'll keep that in. It's official. We found Tasty America. What do you find? You find Prime. You find Takis. This is crazy. There's Oreos, American diabetes in a store. As a health YouTube channel, I think we should go inside now. Every single subway, train, rail that we've been on, we get full network connection inside underground. So that's helpful. All right, so this guy, Andreas, invited me to this place called Hale Center. It's like a breathwork studio. It's near this fountain. We're gonna go check it out, see what it's like. So if you're in Stockholm, like wellness and breathwork, go visit this place. And as always, we're using Apple Maps to make sure I go in the right direction. What's crazy is the amount of like strollers and babies that you see here. It's like, there's so many. I don't know, maybe everyone's just having a lot of kids. This is the studio. This is the studio. Okay, so this is the studio. All right. All right, we gotta take our shoes off. Very Swedish. Even at stores and gyms, you always take your shoes off, right?
Yeah.
This is Andreas. You're one of the founders of Hale. Hale, like in Hale.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we're gonna get a little tour of this place, right? Awesome.
So this is like the launch area.
Yeah.
Where everybody meets before and after the sessions.
Okay.
Personal can leave their stuff in here.
Yeah. This is the like private session room.
Exactly.
Oh, that is the coolest handle I've ever seen. And someone will do like guided breath work in here?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Oh, this is gorgeous. Wow. So people will lay down and do breath work in here, and then there's a guide over there?
Exactly. So
Wow.
we also have some lectures sometimes.
Uh-huh. You guys have the best training?
I would say it's the best in the world.
Yeah, for breath work?
100%. Yeah, for breath work, yeah.
And
It's, overall, like because we take a lot of, we don't have only one type of breathwork.
Interesting. So this part you're telling me is like Upper East Side?
Yeah.
Because I was like, there's so many families, there's kids, there's strollers, and it feels kind of homey and calm. Whereas where we were staying with like the center, it kind of feels like Times Square.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
what it is.
interesting. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. It's great seeing you. Yeah, it's called Humlegården, I think. And it's supposed to be kind of like the central park of Stockholm, but it's just massive. Lots of grass, people having drinks. There's volleyball courts, all the things. Looks really nice. I feel like just walking around here, strolling, could be pretty fun. I have no idea what this thing is, but it looks fun. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful park. Didn't expect to be that there. Alright, this is our final night in Stockholm with Bay. Alright, so we got 3 pizzas, all for Scott. Bro, we look like
I am. Fat man in a skinny man.
Scott ordered 2 pizzas. Scott ordered 2 hamburgers yesterday, and the lady looked at him all weird. And today, I'm halfway through. Scott, halfway through as well. So he's on his phone right now, and one of the things I try to avoid is when I'm walking to be on my phone, especially at night. So the great thing about having directions on my watch right now is I can just peek down, and it buzzes at me to make sure we're going to the right direction. There it is. Slowly to the right. It just feels nice. I hear it. We're not in London, so you're fine. I don't know where we are, but this kind of feels like Times Square-esque. We've got a billboard there, and I just saw a Samsung ad, but now it's gone. I think we're like in the nightlife area. I don't know. Left, right there? Okay, sorry. I don't know where we're going. Up here? Epix Pro 2?
Yeah, battery saver.
And you like it?
Yeah, it's good. But now there is a Phoenix 8, so...
Oh, we gotta upgrade. We gotta upgrade. But he subscribed.
I did subscribe.
Yeah, let's go.